I'm planning my social media posts this week, and I wanted to take you along on the journey. So I'm going to talk through each of the different steps I'm going to be making and what my plan is, in hopes that this can inspire you and guide you on your plan on how you plan on doing your social media posts as well. Step one is defining what channels are you planning on posting on. What I mean when I say channels is I'm talking about profiles, social groups, platforms versus channels. Let's talk about the difference between that. Platforms is Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest. Those are platforms. Channels are the different places in there, like personal Facebook profile is a channel. Your business profile page is a channel. All your groups, the individual groups you are in, are all individual channels that you go to and you post content on. The channels I plan on focusing on today are my personal profile, my business profile, and then also my personal brand profile page. All right, so that's step one, is to define the channels you want to be posting on. Step two is, what are the themes of those channels? And when I say themes, here's my list of themes that I plan on making content for. Here, I'll get a little closer so you can see better. Which doesn't make a lot of sense to you either because it's in shorthand. I'm sorry, guys. So my themes are family, writing, learning, business, making stuff, marketing, filming, dollhouses or miniatures, goal setting or dreaming big, vision setting, traveling, and friends. So those are all of the themes that I will be posting content under based off of the audience I'm trying to connect to, right? The next thing is to review your audiences. When you look at these different channels, identify who is the audience there and what type of things are they looking for. Are they looking to be entertained? Are they looking to be informed? Are they looking for a specific thing or item? For example, on my personal page, my family is, when they come to Facebook and they're scrolling through Facebook, my family is looking for updates on my personal life. So that's what I'm going to post on my personal page for my family. People who are coming to my business page, they're looking for credibility. They're wanting to make sure that I am someone they can trust and that my advice resonates with them and is helpful to them. When it comes to my personal brand, my audience for that are people who are interested in collaborating with me. Let's organize everything that we've talked about into something actionable. Here I have my database. I'll make it a little bigger for you. This database I keep it on what's called AI table. Now you can set up something very similar, if not exactly like it, on Airtable or in a Google Sheet. Let me give you a quick overview of what we have here. I'm going to focus on just the marketing stuff I have, and we are in audiences. Overall, we have audiences, we have channels, we have keywords, and we have campaigns that we're running, and we have posts that we are posting. Okay? These are the audiences that we're going to focus on. There's a lot more audiences that Gateway Gears focuses on. These are to give you an idea of them, like we got small businesses, real estate agents, authors, speakers, YouTubers, lawyers, things like that. But for this 90-day campaign, we're just focused on small businesses, authors that write self-help books, speakers, life coaches, and family. So my family. Okay? Those are our audiences. Channels. The channels that we're focusing on for this campaign are only 3. We have Facebook business page, Jason T. Rogers branding page, and my Jason's personal profile. Those are the 3 channels that we're focusing on. Now there are, to give you an idea of the list, this is all the list of channels that Gateway Gears has the potential to post on and to manage. So here's all the Facebook pages and groups. Here's all the Instagram pages, LinkedIn pages, I have a blog on Medium, YouTube channels, Eventbrite, and then different websites that I can post potentially on. Okay, moving on to keywords. We're not going to be actually using any of these keywords for these campaigns currently. This is for a different strategy. This is the overall campaign, and then these are the niche campaigns within this campaign. Hopefully that makes sense for you guys. I'm going to hide this again so you don't need to see that. All right, so we have the family campaign. So this is basically posts that I'm creating around my family and what I'm up to in my family life. Here's posts about the projects I'm working on. Here's posts about goal setting and creating vision boards. Interviewing friends. This is something I really thought was a fun idea. I want to interview friends that I find fascinating, that I want to share with my audience. Filming, the learning process. I love the learning process. In Gateway Gears, I'm going to be focusing on posts about branding and marketing and my branding course. And then lastly, but probably the most important part about this whole thing, is the events. I have an event that's coming up in November 7th. And I've created this 90-day chart to help me keep track of all the things I need to do in the 90 days. And this is one of the things that I need to do, is create these posts and schedule them out so we can promote this event. As you can see here, I only have 59 days left on my calendar, which means on average, I probably need to make a minimum of 59 posts. We're back into the campaigns. I have 59 days left before this event goes live, and I need to post about the event, but I don't want that to be the only thing I post. So I'm creating these other campaigns to help cultivate my brand. What we're doing here isn't technically called marketing. What we're doing here is branding. We're making sure that when people come to these pages, we've cultivated the page to have the type of branding we want. The reason why this is branding and not marketing is because we're not trying to promote the posts yet. We're simply curating our pages so they look professional, and that's branding. Now, it moves into marketing when you're actually promoting the posts you're making, and you're putting money behind it, and you're getting it in front of people who don't know who you are. That's marketing. Hopefully that helps you understand the difference. Okay, with all of that in mind, I basically, over here on the left, my goal is 14 posts per micro campaign. That's 2 posts for every 10 days. That's the goal. So that's 14 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. So 14 times 10, that's 140. 140 posts. Okay, do you think we can do it? I think we can. Let's start with family. I'm going to go through my photos because I haven't posted anything about my family in 5 years. And I'm just going to make note of different posts or different photos about my family. And I've saved them all in a separate folder called Facebook Posts. Here's some examples of posts that I'm going to post. This is a photo of my vision board. I'm going to talk about goals. And now I'm going to save them in folders to be like, this is going to be one post, this folder here. This video is getting a little long, so I'm going to turn this into a 2-parter. Look forward to the next video where I will show you how to create the content, or at least how to organize your posts and then schedule them to be posted on Facebook. Cheers.